Aries. Aries symbol: you may be enjoying some special attention or taking the lead today, dear Aries. You're prioritizing your responsibilities and goals. You can be eager to take care of business, but do watch for rushing things and overreaching. Mercury is currently transiting your solar 8th house and will continue to do so until the 24th. You can be pretty busy thinking about deeper issues or handling matters of accounting or sharing. Mercury here also helps bring more objectivity to complicated and deep-rooted feelings and complex situations. You may be doing some valuable research or investigation. It's a good time to bring more common sense to finances. Deep, engaging conversations with others and self-discovery can figure strongly. Mercury is heading toward an alignment with Mars in this area of your solar chart, and there can be some excitement or acceleration with some of these topics. Taurus. Taurus symbol: the moon complements your sign much of the day, dear Taurus, and you're thinking in big terms, considering options you haven't yet entertained or felt possible. If worry about the future gets you into a frustrated or controlling frame of mind, take steps to pull yourself out, as this kind of compensation never truly soothes you. With Mercury in your partnership sector until the 24th, discussions with others can be an excellent mental exercise, but there will be many times during this cycle that you're saying things from your head and not your heart with mixed results. Remind yourself of healthy communication patterns. You seem to have a more vital need for intellectual stimulation through others. Today, you could be especially active communicating with or about a significant someone. Gemini. Gemini symbol: you're seeking out intensity today, dear Gemini, and while the day can begin a bit sluggishly, you seem to be revving up as it advances. Throwing yourself into an enjoyable pursuit can be most rewarding now, but overdoing things is a potential pitfall. Mercury is currently transiting your solar 6th house, where it will stay until the 24th. It's a good cycle in which to take in as much as you can, but it's best to aim to take the time to sort out minor problems. Mercury here is particularly suitable for attention to detail, analysis, and organization. Tidying up your daily routines and improving habits can do wonders for you now. Work itself can keep you especially busy or might involve extra attention to precise communications. Cancer. Cancer symbol: seeing something through another's eyes today can be both eye-opening and rewarding, dear Cancer. Avoid pressuring yourself today, as there's a tendency to rush into things, but this isn't the best strategy right now. Mercury is currently transiting your solar 5th house, and it will continue to do so until the 24th, encouraging you to share your ideas and create beautiful things. Spontaneous conversation or learning can be rewarding. You attract others with your mind and intelligence, or you're connecting to people who are especially interesting and fun. This cycle creates a more effortless flow of communication overall and a mental focus on pleasure, romance, entertainment, and creativity. You're more inclined to play games, think about or analyze your love life, and express your affections verbally. Leo. The urge to set things straight in your everyday affairs is strong again today, dear Leo. Those matters that have become cluttered or left unfinished stand out. Watch for putting too much pressure on yourself, which can ultimately mess with productivity. Mercury is currently transiting the sector of your solar chart that rules heart, home, and family, and will continue here until the 24th. It can be a busier time than usual in your personal life or with family. You may be doing a little more work at, on, or from home. You are also more able to express yourself with the people closest to you. You may not feel the need to reach out and connect with unfamiliar people as often, preferring to connect with family and loved ones. It's a generally strong time for developing ideas for long-term projects and security. Virgo. You're more in tune with your personal projects, hobbies, or romantic needs today, dear Virgo. While you're looking to enjoy yourself, watch for taking on too much. With Mercury heading into alignment with Mars in your communications sector, you're inclined to rev yourself up easily. However, it's good to remind yourself that haste makes waste. Mercury is transiting this area of your solar chart until the 24th, and it generally performs well here. Mercury is your planetary ruler, and it always helps when it's harmonizing with your sign. You get a nice little boost. Learning, transportation, making contact and connections, and getting out and about. Your social life can improve, your mind is even sharper than usual, and keeping/getting in touch with others can lead to valuable opportunities. However, you may not have enough time, or possibly interest, for in-depth study or focus during this cycle. This trend is better for connecting you with new information, ideas, and interests than it is for concentrating or focusing. Libra. With Mercury and Mars heading toward alignment, dear Libra, you can feel some increasing pressure or tension. As well, the Moon aligns with Pluto, and unrest on the home front can build up or reach a point of boiling over. It's best to find constructive ways to release stress rather than pile more on. Aim also to lighten your load and unwind if you can, but do pay attention to productive desires, ideas, and activities. Your needs for familiarity, security, and comfort run high right now. Mercury is currently transiting your solar second house, and it will stick around here until the 24th. It's a good idea to work on cultivating patience and building your resources. Patient planning seems to pay off the most during this cycle. This is also one of the best Mercury cycles for developing your natural talents. It's a great time for focusing on matters that truly need attention, as you're less likely to become distracted. You're attracted to useful information and hands-on learning. Scorpio. Watch for the tendency to rush through decisions today, dear Scorpio. It's easy to become all wound up about something that seems out of your control with the Moon's alignment to Pluto and Mercury and Mars heading into alignment. Some forms of overcompensation only serve to create stress. It may be best to aim to keep busy, but don't do so to the point of exhaustion. Seek constructive projects or topics that help refresh you emotionally and mentally for best results. Mercury is currently transiting your sign, picking up the pace of your life until the 24th. It's a time for making more executive decisions, as you're less inclined to seek others' feedback during this cycle. You can be a friend magnet at this time, and you have a stronger desire to express yourself by speaking your mind. You might benefit from doing some self-teaching during this period. Sagittarius. Try to tame the temptation to take on more than you can handle today, dear Sagittarius. Your eagerness or ambition is motivating and can also be quite helpful, but avoid pressuring yourself to push too hard. The resulting stress can be counterproductive. Mercury is currently transiting your privacy sector, and it will continue to do so until the 24th. It's an excellent time to assess or reassess recent projects and interests. You could find yourself tying up loose ends on a project or study. It may be a time for looking back, behind you, or within for answers. You're less likely to seek others' counsel, but they may frequently request yours. It's a vital time for contemplation, meditation, research, and behind-the-scenes work or study. You could be a little less accessible than usual. Capricorn. The moon spends a good part of the day in your sign, dear Capricorn, stimulating a more intense awareness of your feelings. With current transits, it's probably not easy to keep things middle of the road. Taking on too much is a potential problem. Mercury is currently transiting your social sector until the 24th, and you're giving more thought to fulfilling happiness goals, making contact, and reaching out to like-minded people. You're likely to particularly enjoy and benefit from sharing ideas with friends and associates. You seek intelligent and interesting company now. Sharing ideas with others tends to help jumpstart or clarify your thinking during this cycle. Aquarius. The moon spends much of the day in your private solar 12th house, dear Aquarius, but later today, heads into your sign. It's best to aim to digest recent events so that when the moon moves into Aquarius and you're ready to embrace your needs, you'll have a better idea of what they are. Try to tame the temptation to do too much, but consider that you may need some mental refreshment. Mercury is heading toward an alignment with Mars, and you can have a lot on your mind. Mercury is currently transiting your solar 10th house, where it will continue until the 24th. This cycle can often turn your attention to long-term goals and current responsibilities. Your thinking is especially goal-oriented and practical at this time. It's a time for making lists and following them. Pisces. You can be revving yourself up with ideas for new ventures or making connections, dear Pisces. It's possible that you have too many tabs open in your mind today and tomorrow. Eagerness is great, but don't get yourself in too deep with commitments that may feel too much to handle at a later date. Mercury is currently transiting your solar 9th house, and it will continue there until the 24th. This transit encourages the need for a change of pace on a mental level and a hunger for learning. Your outlook brightens, and you're more spontaneous and free with your ideas and thoughts. You have the power to inspire and help others with your words or encouragement. Mercury is heading toward an alignment with Mars, and you can become particularly fired up about a topic or belief.